Meeting to order June 16th. I'm going to call the roll first. President Lenora Newsom. Here. Rodney Richmond.
Here.
Clint Boone.
Here.
Lynn Boucher.
Here.
Okay. Brian Jolly.
Here.
And Harold Simpson. Beth Ann Davenport is unable to attend.
She's unable to attend today.
Okay. So then I'll turn this over to John.
All right. First off, we've got Lana Broyles with our financials and our minutes. Should be in your tablet.
You reverted back to the olden days. You said Lana Broyles.
Oh my gosh. Whitmore. Lana Broyles Whitmore.
That's okay. I answered her
I'm
both.
trying to make some announcement or anything. That was.
Don't do that. So good morning. It's good to see everyone. I do have our financial report for your review. It is the first thing on your tablet, I believe. Our fund balance as of May 31st is $2,212,616. This balance includes the 10% administrative fee paid to the Department of Health this year, excluding Q4. So haven't paid that part yet. The state is upgrading its finance system right now, so we're going through a lot of training and everything. I do have to have all invoices paid and everything by this Friday, so I've reviewed everything and I don't see any issues financially.
Any questions you guys have? This is just got through pharmacist renewal, so this is generally the high point of our 2-year curve. The 10% does put a little bit of a downward trend on that, but our numbers continue to grow. So,
yeah.
How done?
Will the 10% admin fee affect anything that we've been doing historically in terms of scholarship support or anything along those lines?
well, we just annually look if we have money for supporting that fund. We've basically kind of put it on hold the last couple of years to let that settle out and see exactly what it does. We'll see.
I do also, I put the annual meetings for the next fiscal year in front of you. So if you want to mark those 1 through 3 as your preference for those meetings. I have received registration information for Maltagon and District 6. So after July 1st, after the new fiscal year, I can start the approval process for those meetings.
If there's no other questions, I would make a motion to accept the financial report as presented.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And then I believe the next thing, I think there are 3 sets of minutes, the ones from February, and then 2, like 1 emergency hearing and a called hearing that are in your packet.
Once everybody finishes, I'll take a motion to accept the meeting notes. I'll move.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, motion carries.
Thank you.
We also have. We also have each year at the beginning of a biennium, we have to seek authorization to conduct Board of Pharmacy oversight activities for our investigative staff, myself, Dr. McCready, our 3 inspector investigators. We have those forms here. Most of you have seen them before, but if you have not, then we need a motion of the board to take that action.
Do I have a motion
So moved.
and a second? Okay, all those in favor, say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries.
So hardly anyone ever asks for that, but every once in a while, someone will say, what authority do you have to inspect for the Board of Pharmacy? Other than the fact that we're licensed here, we have copies that we can show them. Real quick, just an update on proposed rule changes. We had several of those that we had a meeting in March, and then again, the open meeting in April. Those were submitted to Legislative Council. I actually went for Legislative Council Rule Subcommittee review yesterday. We did not have any questions on them there. The hope is that Friday, full ALC meets. I'll be back over there in case there are any questions for those rules, as well as the Act 52 of 2025 reports I do, which are the opening and closing of pharmacies. If any of you guys are interested, I'll print you copies of those reports we've been sending that just kind of shows the overall flow of pharmacies. A couple of quick points on that I think that gets a little bit lost in the translation from seeing reports that started in August with like 737 community retail pharmacies to now, and I think it's right around 743. I'd have to look at the exact number today. It is a little bit misleading because it looks like, oh, there's been slight growth of 1%. But we also try to get people to keep in mind that in 2016, at the height of our pharmacy numbers, before some of those reimbursement challenges, I think, changed for pharmacies, our retail number was right over 800. I think one day it was like 802, 801, but it was right over 800 pharmacies. So we still do show basically a net loss in the 10-year period from right at 800 to roughly 740. Go ahead.
Just out of curiosity, is that retail permits or is that, because there's some retail permits that aren't actually a community pharmacy, like an infusion base. So is that just patient facing?
No, that's any permit that would be a retail permit.
Okay.
So that includes, long-term care, quote unquote, specialty. For all of our people that are waiting to do the reciprocity, they all, glean from our law review that specialty pharmacies are not specialty pharmacies. Specialty pharmacies for the state of Arkansas, at least, are technically methadone pharmacies, which is interesting for them. Because so many will say, well, I work at a specialty pharmacy, except legally in Arkansas, it's not. Another quick thing that we have here, orders for consideration. I'll turn that over to Dr. McCready, but you can see the investigative costs or fines that are parts of all those for consideration.
We had one probation consent agreement, which was for Jenna Hewitt, PD 14192. We had 3 disciplinary consent orders. That was the CBS case that was remanded back to the board. It was broken out into the fine and investigative costs that you'll notice there. We had some non-disciplinary consent orders. There was one in here that's pending. They sent us the cover letter, but not the signature page. If we can maybe separate them out and staff approved once we get that secondary page, I've emailed them and asked for that. That was a PIC violation for Frank's Hub. We had 3 total PIC violations. We had 4 change of ownership violations. We had pharmacists and technicians that came in on some medication errors, and those are listed there. Those were non-disciplinary consent agreements that came through informals and board. We had about 1 voluntary surrender from a pharmacy technician. And then we started our CE audit and process for those that did not meet the requirements. And on the back page, list those that have sent in their consent agreements and paid both their monetary penalty and their supplemental CE. These were also non-disciplinary CE consent agreements. And the total for the fines and investigative costs came out to $173,926.80.
I would make a motion to accept, and if you're needing a special call out for the one that you're still waiting on the paperwork for, I guess as part of that motion, approve board staff to sign off on that once you receive it.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, that motion carries.
We still have a couple more minutes that I can fill real quick. We did have, a clarification. I don't know if the board wants us to take any other approach with people that had previous CE orders that then did not have their CE a second time. The board has kind of bandied that about in the past, but we wanted to be sure if you wanted us to continue as usual or if you wanted a different approach than the 100 per hour and make up double that we've had previously.
And we had 4 this year that had orders the last renewal, and now they will have orders again this renewal because they did not meet their CE by any means in a row.
Did they make up the ones from the previous?
They
biennium?
did, but then they didn't make up enough to get the hours.
For this
So
one.
that violation is really closed, but it's a repeat violation.
Did they give you a reason why of the 2-year base?
Seen
Okay,
it more in out of state.
Primarily.
Yes.
okay.
One thing I think is important is that we maintain consistency of whatever it is that we do. And so either we can come up with a formal plan that we agree to, or we could, if they're a repeat offender, just bring them in and let them meet before the board and handle each case by case. That gets us around a standardized approach.
If you bring them in, what are you going to do different than $100 an hour and doubling CE? Assuming they actually completed the first, fixed their first offense, rolling into the second one.
I'm not advocating that we bring them in. What I'm really saying is I'd rather that we come up with a standardized approach. It would seem that a standardized approach, that it be whatever it is that we agree to, rather that way, rather than, well, this year we handle it one way and then the next one we handle it a different way.
Possibly $100 an hour the first time and second time $125 an hour or something like that, or is that what y'all are looking at? Doing something where it's standard?
You may just want to leave it as is. We're indifferent. We just want to make sure we're carrying out what you want us to do.
I just have a clarification for myself on this. Have you ever had anyone that has done it multiple years and actually completed their CE, or did they just surrender their license?
We've had several that have, they normally complete the requirements, send us in like the back page of this consent agreement page. They've completed all the requirements. Now, what they do next time, I don't know. The 4 that I have this time had consent agreements the last time. And at that time, they paid their fines, did their CE, because if they don't, they come before the board at that time.
So my question was actually on a repeat offender. People that have done it sequentially. If someone's completed 2 years or 2 cycles, haven't completed their CE, haven't paid their fines, or at that point,
If they don't reach a non-disciplinary agreement with us, then we schedule them for a hearing. And what we've seen in the past is most of those people either don't show up or they show up and the board explains to them, here's what is about to happen. We've had a couple that said, well, then do it. And if you don't show up and you're completely unresponsive, someone will call Dr. McCready and be like, I'm not dealing with this. I don't even live in Arkansas. I don't have to have that license. And we try to warn them. It's like, well, it's going to go from a non-disciplinary opportunity to being a disciplinary issue since you were not responsive, because your obligation to get the CE while you are licensed. And then we've got one here recently. After it goes in the National Data Bank because it became disciplinary, then they needed to fix it because another state was looking at them because they had a disciplinary issue here. So we do our best. And we were the state that when we try to do CE audit as non-disciplinary, like we got a call and we're basically threatened by the national, like one of the National Data Bank folks, that they're going to send a letter to the governor. And I'm like, well, send it. Here's his address, at the time. And we pushed back pretty hard that this does not necessarily by itself indicate that there was a practice violation, but it was a paperwork issue that we were willing to resolve initially without disciplinary action. Because sometimes you lose your form or you can't find it, so you make it up. So most states now at least have the opportunity from the national side that you could have a CE issue and it be non-disciplinary. But if you don't make that agreement, then it basically defaults over to disciplinary. And we've got a couple people that are like, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this. I just surrender my license and I'll tell anybody why. Good luck with that. I'm going, but you signed on renewal that you had it. We asked you for it. You bore false witness, basically. You obtained your renewal by, misinformation or fraudulent activity. So you can't just then go, never mind, I'm done.
Well, it'd probably be a lot of work for Brenda to keep up with if they did it 2 in a row or 1 and then not for 4.
Because once it can't be accumulative. They can do it twice. They have to resolve the last one and then
Right.
the new one. I mean, it's pretty easy because you just do a spreadsheet and show the ones that
Okay.
were there and then you just cross match them. But like John said, we're not really advocating. We just want to know what you want us to do.
You said basically the volume is low volume.
Yeah. 4 of 70, I want to say. 95 now. Okay.
It seemed to be easier just to sort of continue to handle it the way we are.
Okay.
I would say as long as they resolve the first one, which it sounds like
Yeah.
they are.
They have.
All right. With that, I think we are ready for reciprocity group. I have a room full of people that I can see on screen. For all of you that are in our first group, I don't actually have the times on my sheet. We will call you up. Please stick around for your entire group. We'll call you up one at a time. And most of you have already heard my spiel on this. The board is going to want to know the following 4 things: who you are, where you are from, and not like a region of the country. We've kind of gone through this before. Where you went to school and why you're getting licensed in the state of Arkansas. The board members on their tablets have your questions for reciprocity applicants. For some of you, if you have additional questionnaires for things like compounding, they'll have that. We will see if they have any questions, and we're going to try to move through this pretty quickly. At the end of your group, the board will take a vote on your entire group. So with that, we're going to start off with, is it Abaj? I think I just mispronounced that, but you can correct me.
Agbaje.
Oh, I cannot hear you.
Agbaje.
No, not yet. I can see you talking.
John, I can hear her, so it's got to be something in the boardroom. Can you hear me?
All right, it says disabled by host. Let us work on that.
No. What the hell?
Okay.
So they must have touched. Okay, yeah, because that's the host doing it. I know.
Try that again. Let's try it again, see if we can hear you.
Good morning.
There we go. We had 9 of 10 buttons click correctly. But here we go. Who you are, where you're from, what you want to do when you grow up.
Good morning. My name is Adejoke Agbaje. Born and raised in Nigeria, but I moved here when I was a teenager. Initially, I wanted to be a lawyer. But after watching one of my aunts passed away, I was curious on how drug metabolizes. Then I started taking chemistry classes. But I currently live in Texas, and I work for a small independent pharmacy, and we specialize in sending medication to people that are injured at work and people that are in car accidents. So our goal is to be able to help people across the United States. So that's why I'm obtaining Arkansas pharmacy licensure.
Okay, and where did you go to school?
I went to Toro College of Pharmacy in New York.
Okay, and Texas is a big state. Where do you live in Texas?
I'm currently in Fort Worth,
Okay, and what's the name of the pharmacy?
MedStock RX.
Okay, and it sounds like it specializes in worker comp claims.
Correct.
Okay. Any questions for her? All right. Alam?
Yes, hello.
There you go.
Good morning.
This one.
Who are you? Where are you from?
Oh, they're right here. Okay. So this is
Sure.
for you.
My name is Shamik.
And then,
Hold on. I'm on mute our staff. There we go. All right.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so my name is Shamik Alam. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm getting a license in Arkansas because I plan to serve as the pharmacist in charge for a startup 503B facility. And I went to pharmacy school at the University of Cincinnati in Ohio.
Okay, and you're startups. You're not operational yet.
Correct. We're still in the R&D phase.
Okay. Once we get that, of course, we'll have to see, a full FDA inspection through the EIR generally to get you a permit once we get there, but we can cross that bridge later.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions, Dr. Alam?
No other questions at this time. Regarding the 503B application,
I'm asking the board members if they have questions for you.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
So I'll go over this again real quick. For next up, it's going to be Arbor, Zachary. They want to know who you are, where you live, where you went to school, and why you're getting a license in Arkansas. And then I'll see if they have any questions for you.
Yes. Hi, if you all can hear me. My name is Zachary Arbor. I went to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh for pharmacy school. I live outside of Pittsburgh in a small town called Indiana, Pennsylvania. It's about 60 miles east of Pittsburgh. And we're seeking licensure. We're a Vital Care Infusion franchise. The name of this facility is Advanced Care Pharmacy. But, we're a home infusion and specialty group, and we're hoping to seek licensure so that we can support, our colleagues even in and around your area. So that's our goal.
Any questions?
Yeah, is there Permane Brothers in Indiana?
Yes, sir. They opened it not too long ago. It's pretty good. So yeah.
Did you notice on the application form, there's a box that you have to check that you sent your Permane sample?
I did miss that, sir, but I can make sure that gets taken care of.
You can send that to me personally. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know and I'll do so.
All right. Christopher Ashmont.
Yes, hello.
There we go.
All right. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Hello. Oh, yes. My name's Christopher Ashmont. Sorry. I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona. I went to pharmacy school at LECOM, Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, School of Pharmacy in Erie, Pennsylvania. Graduated in 2012. Work at Covetrus. We're a veterinary compounding pharmacy here in Phoenix, and we mail orders out throughout the country. And so our employer wanted some redundancy. So we were assigned to pick a couple of states that we would volunteer to licensure for. And so I picked some areas that my wife and I kind of want to move to later on, a few years down the road, Arkansas being one of them. I also chose Tennessee. So that's why I getting the license for Arkansas.
Yes, we have new phones so that if you have your laptop out, it also rings. So that's that. Any other questions for him? All right, Jennifer Asti.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Asti. I am from Pittsburgh, just southwest of Pittsburgh. Also have a Permanis here, many locations. Just in case you were wondering, also went to Duquesne University. I am part owner of Colt RX. We are a closed door combo of long-term care and compounding. And we are pursuing 50 state licensure. And we did have an NABP BPP inspection.
And I think, Jennifer, we already discussed long-term care from distance without ability to do emergency services. It might not
Correct.
work here, but I think you're more concentrated on other venues.
Correct, yes. We are looking more at the compounding side, doing some derm, hormone replacement, that kind of thing.
Any questions for her? All right, Brian Bailey.
Hello, my name is Brian Bailey. I am living in Yukon, Oklahoma. It's a suburb of Oklahoma City. I graduated from pharmacy school at Southwestern Oklahoma State University, and I work for Farm Care USA, long-term care pharmacy, currently at the Oklahoma City location. But I was asked to get licensed in multiple states in case I needed to provide backfill coverage at locations. Farm Care does have a location in North Little Rock that I would potentially come help out at if needed.
Any other questions? All right. Rachel Bogdanoff.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Rachel Bogdanoff. I live outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I went to Temple University for pharmacy school. I work at Transition Pharmacy. We're a small patient assistance program pharmacy that gives out specialized medications, and I'm just getting this license as a backup to the current PIC.
Questions for her? All right, Cassie Brunel.
Hi, I'm Cassie Brunel. I went to University of Buffalo in New York, and I live in Manlius, New York, which is near Syracuse. I work for Propel Pharmacy, which is also near Syracuse, and we fulfill the prescriptions for Nurex, which is a telemed company, and I will be taking over as pick for Arkansas. We have 50 state licensure, but our Arkansas licensed pharmacist moved on to another position.
And what was the telehealth platform again, Cassie?
Nurex, Nurx is how it's spelled.
Okay. Questions for her? All right, Mary Buckley.
Hi, my name is Mary Buckley. I live in Fairfax, Virginia, right outside of DC. I went to Virginia Commonwealth University. I work at Hands Pharmacy. We're fertility pharmacy. So we're looking to just keep our licensure in Arkansas. We had a former PIC who moved on to a different company. So I'm taking over that license. We deal with mostly in Arkansas, it would be donors or surrogates.
Questions for her? All right, Troy Butcher.
Yeah, my name is Troy Butcher. I currently live in Topeka, Kansas. Graduated.
Camera there, Troy?
Yeah, is it working or no?
Nope. There we go. All right.
The better?
Kansas.
Okay. Live in Topeka, Kansas, and went to pharmacy school, formerly known as St. Louis College of Pharmacy, also formerly known as, I think, the University of Health Sciences, and now part of WashU in St. Louis. And so I graduated in 1992, quite a few years ago. And then I work for Avell, and we do provide remote verification services for rural access hospitals. So my understanding is we're picking up a few small hospitals in Arkansas. So a bunch of us are getting licensed for Arkansas.
Any questions for him? Wenjing Chen.
Good morning. My name is Wenjing Chen. I'm from Plano, Texas. So DFW area. So I went to school at UNT Health Science Center from at Fort Worth, Texas. I'm currently working for a pharmacy called Spring Creek Pharmacy. It's a small 503A pharmacy. We're also doing retails. So my management is thinking about expanding the pharmacy a little bit. So we're trying to get as many licenses we can get right now.
And whenever they apply with us, of course, we'll want to see their compounding survey. They'll probably have to get an NABP one for
Yeah,
that.
so we're already done with the BPP inspection.
Any other questions for her? All right, Kayla Clark.
Hi, good morning. I'm Kayla Clark. I am from the Louisville, Kentucky area. I live in Southern Indiana, but work in Louisville, Kentucky. I attended college in Louisville, Kentucky as well at Sullivan University College of Pharmacy, class of 2018. And I'm currently the PIC for Emax Health Patient Services Pharmacy. We are just a non-dispensing pharmacy currently looking to obtain, we're getting all of our licensure, working on standing up our dispensing pharmacy for free goods for the manufacturers that we contract with.
Questions? All right, Nicole Clausen.
Good morning. I'm Nicole Clausen, and I went to pharmacy school at University of the Pacific in Stockton, California. I live in Novato, California. The pharmacy is called Golden Gate Pharmacy Services, and we are a long-term care pharmacy as well as a mail order pharmacy, and we are looking to get licensed in Arkansas.
And as I recall, you're really just looking at the mail order side for Arkansas. Is that correct?
Correct.
Any questions for her? All right, Lisa Klein.
Good morning. So my name's Lisa Klein. I live in Carmel, Indiana, Central Indiana. I work for Evernorth Pharmacy, and I went to Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences in Boston. And I'm seeking licensure to support operations and the pharmacist in charge as a backup.
Any questions for her? All right, Michael Cordova.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My name is Michael Cordova. I'm at Denver, Colorado. I went to the University of Colorado Health Sciences Center and trying to get licensure for business continuity for Healthline Specialty Pharmacy, which you guys are familiar with, I'm sure.
Yes. Questions for him? All right, Allison Davis.
Hi, I'm Allison Davis. I live in Marietta, Georgia, and I went to pharmacy school at Mercer University here in Atlanta. I work for Zeal Specialty Pharmacy. We specialize in orphan drugs, rare diseases. We're opening a second location here in Atlanta. We have one operating in Pittsburgh. We're getting started here in Atlanta, and we need an Arkansas licensed PIC.
Questions for her? Jawanda Davis.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi. My name is Jawanda Davis. I went to the University of Charleston in West Virginia. I'm originally from South Carolina, but I reside now in Virginia. But now I'm moving to Texas due to my husband getting a new position with his work. So I am going to be working with White Label Pharmacy there. They're more of a digital pharmacy, and they're looking to expand and open a location up in the Dallas area in Mansfield. So they wanted me to get my license in Arkansas so they can potentially ship things from that location once I move there next month.
And tell me what you mean by digital pharmacy.
So mostly It's basically mail order, but it's mostly done online. The patients can contact the company via phone, but there's just no face-to-face interaction.
Buddy. Jacob DeSalvo.
Good morning, everybody. Is that echoing?
Yeah, it sounds like you've got two speakers or two microphones going.
Is that better? All right.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jacob DeSalvo. I come from Chicago suburbs. I went to Midwestern University, Chicago College of Pharmacy. I'm looking to get licensed in Arkansas to take over as pick for Accumix Pharmacy, which is a mail order pharmacy. We primarily do allergy extracts.
Any questions for him? All right. Shannon, and I'll let you pronounce your last name.
Hi, good morning. My name is Shannon Dietlich. I live in southern New Hampshire, in Brookline, New Hampshire. I attended the University of Rhode Island. I work at Amazon Pharmacy in their fulfillment center, and I'm just looking to get licensed for pick redundancy.
Any questions for her? All right, we've got Timothy Dillon. Oh, can't hear you, Timothy.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Okay, I'll just talk right into the microphone, I guess. My name's Timothy Dillon. I live in Salisbury, Maryland, and I graduated from Howard University College of Pharmacy in 2000 in Washington, D.C., and I was a retail pharmacist for 23 years and really kind of fell out of love with it. Went to teach in pharmacy tech school for Delaware Tech, and then eventually applied for a job with Cardinal Health Nuclear Precision, and they decided to start training me as a nuclear pharmacist. And I currently work in a location where there's not going to be a position. And I visit Arkansas frequently, and I love it there. And I really wanted to get a license in Arkansas so that I could. I applied for a position in Arkansas with in nuclear, and I wasn't their pick this time around, but I want to be prepared. And I do currently moonlight as a retail pharmacist here for a friend that has a couple independents.
Any questions for him? Did you find any valuable stones while you were here?
We did not. I actually, we brought our buckets home and we found some really pretty quartz crystals that we got excited about because they looked like diamonds on top. But
there you go.
We're going to find them.
So he and his wife were going to the diamond mines to get dirty and see if they could find a diamond. And every time they've been, like, someone will find a big one like the day before or after. So that would be my luck as well. All right. See, Doherty.
Hi, my name is Natalia Doherty. I'm currently working at Home Tech Advanced Therapies in Sharon Hill, Pennsylvania. We're right outside Philadelphia. I went to school at Temple in Philadelphia, and we currently have a licensed pharmacist, Arkansas licensed pharmacist, and I'm a redundancy.
Okay. Any questions? All right, Sarah Driver.
Hi, my name is Sarah Driver. I'm from Paducah, Kentucky. I went to the University of Kentucky. I am a new clinical pharmacist at ARCare. I'm the first one in Kentucky. So I plan on going to Arkansas for further training as I develop my program, and also filling in for colleagues.
Any questions? All right. Rachel. Enos.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
There you go.
Okay. My name is Rachel Enos. I am a St. Louis College of Pharmacy graduate of 2018. They've changed their name twice now since I graduated, so I'm not entirely sure what it is at this point. I am currently the pharmacist in charge of a nuclear pharmacy called PharmaLogic in Atlanta, Georgia, where I currently reside in one of the suburbs, Lilburn. And I want to get a license in Arkansas because we will eventually be flying nuclear doses out to Arkansas, and we just started up in January. So I'm trying to get ahead of the ballgame.
Any questions for her? All right, Joe Estrada. We have Estrada on here. Maybe Joe's iPhone Pro 14. That Joe Estrada. Okay, well, I think Joe is with us. We'll check back with him in just a moment. See if I'm getting another message for that. All right, see if I can. And a request to unmute, maybe that's the problem. All right, we will have to skip Joe for now, see if he can figure out his technical side. We will move on with Lisa Falkenberg.
Hello, my name is Lisa Falkenberg. I'm located in Mobile, Alabama, and I graduated from Auburn University back in the 90s, and I work for Next Step Specialty Pharmacy. We're a specialty pharmacy. We have 5 locations in 5 states, and I'm looking to get my Arkansas license as a backup for one of our other locations.
Any questions for Falkenberg? All right, Altaf Faruqi.
Morning. My name is Altaf Faruqi, graduated from the University of Rhode Island. Currently reside in Dallas, Texas. I'm the current pick for Thesis Pharmacy, a 503A compounding pharmacy. Working to get our 50 licensure, so just getting my license along with a couple of my peers or my pharmacists, just to be prepared for Arkansas when that happens.
And what's the main focus of your compounding?
We do all compounds. That includes GLPs, but we do all compounds.
Okay. Any questions for him? Okay, it looks like I've got Joe Estrada maybe back on with us.
How about, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I'm so shaky. I don't know what happened, but I got it figured out. My name is Joe Estrada. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I went to Midwestern University, Glendale, College of Pharmacy, Glendale. And I work at Covetrus. We're veterinary compounding. We ship to all 50 states, so I'm seeking licensure in Arkansas for redundancy.
Okay. We're familiar with them. Any questions for him? All right, that is the end of our first group. Board members want to take a vote on this group, and then I'll go over CE and a couple other things real quick.
And can I get a motion to accept these pharmacists?
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That one carries.
Real quick for all of you guys, before you leave us, please be sure to get all of your CE. As you might have heard earlier, we do a 100% CE audit each biennium. Also, especially for any of you that are living in Arkansas or that are going to be potentially practicing here, we do have a couple of very active state associations that keep pharmacists abreast of current events in the state of Arkansas and have CE opportunities. We also have, there's a closed Facebook group in the state of Arkansas for licensed pharmacists, Arkansas Pharmacist Q&A, that you might be interested in. It's not run by the Board of Pharmacy or anything, but we see a lot of stuff on there and try to help answer some questions from time to time. With that, we will dismiss this group and give just a moment for some turnover, and we will start up with group number 2 in just a couple minutes. Thank you, guys. Come up as soon as someone else talks. All right, I just went through. It does not look like I have any other messages, so we are going to start our 9:45 group now. Real quick for all of you that are on with us. Most of you heard this during your law test here. The board is going to want to know the following things from you, and we'll see if they have any questions for you. Who you are, where you are from, where you went to school, and why you're getting a license in the state of Arkansas. When we hear you, if we can't hear you or something on screen, we will let you know. We'll interrupt you. Otherwise, when we call you up, get on screen and let's go. First up, stick around to the end of the group also. Carlo Gaglio.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yes, my name is Carlo Gallio. I went to the University of Illinois, Chicago, graduated in 1992. I currently reside in the city of Des Plaines. It's a suburb outside of O'Hare Airport by Chicago. I also work at Omnicare of Northern Illinois, which is in Des Plaines. So I live close to my work and seeking licensure because Omnicare is going through a computer system change from one system to another, and I will be spending some time in Arkansas helping with the conversion, and we'll need to practice and have a license to do that. And that's it.
Any questions for him? All right. Catherine Gilby. Oh, we can't hear you, Catherine.
Is that
There we
better?
go.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Kate Gilby. I live in Roseville, Michigan. I went to Ferris State University, also in Michigan, and I work at Medivera Compounding Pharmacy. And we recently got licensed in Arkansas. So I'm just going to be the backup in case anything happens to the current pick.
Any questions for her? All right, Christine Goding.
All right, I'm Christine Getting. I live in Maumee, Ohio. I went to the University of Toledo College of Pharmacy, graduated in 1994. I currently work for Omnicare Long-Term Care. I am what they call an air support pharmacist, but I will be going down to Arkansas once the computer system is approved and help with their conversion from OmniDX to Oasis.
Any questions for her? All right, Michael Grosshands.
Morning, everybody. My name is Mike Grosshands. I am from Buffalo, New York. I still live in Buffalo, New York, and I went to the university at Buffalo. I work for Cottrell's Pharmacy, Inc., and the reason why I'm seeking licensure in Arkansas is because our pharmacist in charge is left, and I will be backfilling that position.
Any questions for him? All right, Eric Grove.
All right, this is Eric Grove. Graduated from Creighton University in 2001 in Omaha, Nebraska. I work for Costco Mail Order Pharmacy in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and I am a redundant pharmacy license to take over for the PIC if necessary.
Did you visit our one Costco in Arkansas while you were here?
I did not, but I did enjoy some Wright's barbecue, and it was delicious.
That's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Any other questions for him? All right, David Hance.
Hi, my name is David Hance. I actually go by my middle name, Bland. I'm located in Louisville, Kentucky. I went to the University of Kentucky, and I'm seeking licensure for PIC overlap for NutriShare home TPN services. So we're a home infusion pharmacy.
Any other questions for him? All right, Carly Hansen.
Hi there, my name's Carly Hansen. I went to pharmacy school in the University of Montana, which is in Missoula. I also work there. Our pharmacy is located about 40 minutes south of there in Victor, Montana. It's called Ridgeway Pharmacy, and we're a mail order pharmacy. I'm seeking licensure for redundancy.
Any questions for her? All right. Riyadh?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Riyadh Hassan Ali. Grew up in New York City, went to school out in Rutgers University. Since graduating, I've been in San Antonio, Texas. Currently, I'm a PIC for a 340B specialty pharmacy that's looking to ship to all 50 states. So I'm getting my licensure for that.
Any questions for him? All right. Jacinta Hines? All right, we're going to skip hers. Looks like she's having trouble. We will come back and try her again a little bit. Heidi Holmes.
Good morning. My name is Heidi Holmes. I'm a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin. I work in a suburb of Houston, Texas, and I work for Cardinal Health, and we do remote order entry. So that is why I am seeking licensure in Arkansas.
I was looking at Heidi, like I know you from somewhere, and she reminded me she was a very helpful witness for us in a case a few years back. So glad to see her back. Any other questions for her? Janice Hughes.
Good morning. I'm Janice Hughes. I am from Kansas City, Missouri area. I actually live about an hour and a half southeast of there. I went to the UMKC School of Pharmacy, graduated in 2008, and am seeking licensure in Arkansas. I work for Avell eCare Pharmacy, and we are just looking to expand into Arkansas to help Arkansas hospitals that might need help with overnight verification.
Any questions for her? Kayla Jackson.
Good morning. My name is Kayla Jackson. I am from Crestview, Florida. I'm currently the pharmacy manager at a Publix pharmacy, retail pharmacy here. Graduated from Florida A&M University Peden campus here in Crestview, and I'm seeking license in Arkansas because my husband is from Arkansas, just got married, and in case we ever move back to Arkansas, I wanted to be prepared to work there.
All right. Christine Kane.
Hi, my name is Christine Kane. I'm from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour outside of Philly. I went to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I work for Coram. We are a home infusion company. We currently have a licensed pharmacist in Arkansas, so I would serve as a backup pharmacist.
All right. Allison Keene.
Hey, my name is Allison Keene. I graduated from UAMS in 2018. Work for Kroger in Nashville currently and seeking licensure due to potential relocation.
So why didn't you get licensed back then?
I know I'm kicking myself now, but it's because I moved to Arizona right after graduation. So now, yeah, I should have.
Yeah. All right. How about Shelby Kehoe?
Good morning. I'm Shelby Kehoe. I currently live in Clearwater, Florida, and I went to Auburn University. I work for Reliant Pharmacy Services, which is the pharmacy for Lincare, and I am seeking licensure for redundancy.
Questions? All right. Katera Kinnan.
Good morning. My name is Katera Kennan. I live in Lakeland, Florida. I attended South University, the Savannah campus. I work for CareSource based out of Dayton, Ohio. I am seeking licensure to be able to deny Arkansas cases. I work in managed care doing prior authorization.
Be sure and approve if you. Pretty good. All right. Esther Kim.
Good morning. My name is Esther Kim. I am from Southern California and I received my pharmacy degree from Rutgers University in New Jersey. I currently work as a clinical pharmacist at MedRx Infusion Pharmacy, a specialty and home infusion pharmacy based in LA. And I am applying to serve as the backup pick for Arkansas licensure as part of our expansion toward licensure in all 50 states.
All right. Ethan Kirby.
Hi, good morning. My name is Ethan Kirby. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I graduated from South College School of Pharmacy in Knoxville. I'm currently in a relocation package with Walgreens, moving to the Northwest Arkansas area to be a district pharmacy supervisor, where I'll oversee 24 locations in my area.
Saw him at the association meeting last week. So, all right. Samantha Kirby.
Good morning. My name is Samantha Kirby. My husband just went before me. I'm originally from Waverly, Tennessee, and I also graduated from South College School of Pharmacy in Knoxville. Currently seeking licensure in the state of Arkansas so I can get my 9-month-old daughter and 2 dogs out here.
Like my house, at her house, she's the real pharmacist, kind of like my wife is the real pharmacist at my house.
Oh, he does his fair share of CE, so I promise.
All right. Melanie Cooter.
Hi, I'm Melanie Cooter. I live in Minneapolis, Kansas. I went to the University of Kansas in Lawrence, Kansas. I work for Vell eCare Pharmacy, and we're looking to expand our overnight or our oversight remote services into Arkansas. We just do order verification for rural hospitals. I guess I should say that.
And we've got several people from Avail. We're working with them when they have a contract hospital to get them before the board for approval to do this. So if it doesn't sound familiar, it's we're working with them. All right. Jared Landrum.
Hi, my name is Jared Landrum from Perrysburg, Ohio. Went to the University of Toledo for pharmacy school, and I work at a compounding pharmacy called Booter Drug Company that is also in Perrysburg, Ohio.
And what's the main focus of your compounding?
Our main concentration is just HRT.
Any questions for them? All right, Patrick James.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning. My name is Patrick Lignon. I currently live in Boynton Beach, Florida. I went to the Albany College of Pharmacy campus in Vermont. I am currently seeking licensure in Arkansas for business continuity as a new pick for Center City Pharmacy. We're a 503A located in West Palm Beach, about 45 minutes away.
And what's main concentration of their compounding?
HRT.
All right. Marguerite Lawson.
Hi, yes, Maggie Lawson, originally from St. Louis, went to Creighton in Omaha, now live outside Lincoln, Nebraska, work for Staska Pharmaceuticals, a 503B, just working on redundancy as we wait EIR from FDA from our past inspection. And focus for us is vitamins for infusion.
And when was your inspection you're waiting on the EIR for?
February.
February this year.
Yes.
Okay. Questions for her? All right. Laura Lennart.
Morning. My name is Laura Leonard. I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh. I currently live in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and I work for VetSource at our Harrisburg, Pennsylvania facility. I am seeking licensure because our PIC is no longer with the company, so I am in the process of taking over as PIC so we can continue to ship to Arkansas customers.
Any questions for her? Lindsay Lepard.
Good morning. I'm Lindsay Leopard. I graduated from the University of Mississippi School of Pharmacy and currently live in Brandon, Mississippi. I work for AIS Healthcare. We're a home infusion pharmacy, mail order, and I am taking over as the PIC.
Any questions for her? All right, Mark Lindhard. We have Mark.
Can you hear me there?
There we go. I can't see. So.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my There you are.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm Mark Linhart. I'm with Cache Valley Pharmacy in Logan, Utah. I'm the PIC. I went to school at Idaho State University, and our pharmacy is a 503A compounding pharmacy. We specialize in both sterile and non-sterile.
But you're not doing any central fill to anybody supplying to Arkansas. It's just doing it yourself, correct?
Oh, no, we are. That's the other thing. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. We are looking to get licensed doing central fill. We have not signed up any partners yet, though, in Arkansas. We're not licensed there yet, but that's our focus is to do central fill.
And to clarify, when you say central fill, do you mean you compound and send it back to the pharmacy, or they just outsource it to you and you send it to the patient?
Our typical model is we send it back to the pharmacy. We usually have a business agreement with the partners that we take on. But I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but when I was there, you had informed me that you prefer if we ship direct to the patient.
Well, it's not that we prefer it. It's not legal to ship it to the pharmacy.
Yeah.
So we'd prefer you not have a case with us for not doing it right. So,
right.
They can, it's the way we would see something like this is if a pharmacy is doing that, they are getting patient approval, sending the prescription to you, and you send it direct to patient. There are only very narrow exceptions of any compounded product going anywhere other than a patient. And that would be like if you're making something that's intrathecal that has to be put into an intrathecal pain pump in a clinic, then that would go to a clinic. If you're compounding a GLP-1 that's self-administrable, it goes to patient. Right. If it's in patient's name. So.
Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning that when I was there. So yeah, we'll have that. We'll have all that in order. Once we start taking that on, we're just building out Arkansas right now.
Okay. All right, Lawrence Lopez.
All right. Well, it says here that can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Looks like my video is not working.
It looks like you are on video, but maybe you have a screen cover on your laptop, like a little button that covers physically.
Physically, no, I do not.
Okay.
Oh, technology.
Yeah, because it indicates video is rolling on my end. You guys want to keep going or? Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, my name is Lawrence Lopez. I live in Richmond, Virginia. I graduated from they now call it Virginia Commonwealth University School of Pharmacy. For me, it's the Medical College of Virginia. Graduated in 2008. I am a nuclear pharmacist, and I flew for my company. And as of right now, we are thinking of expanding into Arkansas.
Any questions? Gregory Lucas.
Hi, Greg Lucas. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Graduated from Duquesne University in 2011. Currently working at Panther Specialty Pharmacy. We're focused on rare and orphan diseases. Just seeking licensure for PIC redundancy.
We are familiar with Panther. All right, backing up, Jacinta Hines.
Good morning. My name is Jacinta Hines.
All right.
Hi, I am in Phoenix, Arizona, graduated from Midwestern University here in Glendale, Arizona. I am the Assistant Director of Pharmacy with B. Braun Caps here in Phoenix, 503B, sterile compounding. I am looking for licensure as we lost our PIC here locally, and to continue servicing there in Arkansas, I will assume that position.
Okay. Any other questions for her? All right, that is the end of group 2. If you guys want to take a vote on them.
Excuse me, motion to approve.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Okay. Real quick for all of you, please be sure that you get all of your required CE for the state of Arkansas, because we do a 100% audit on CE, especially for any of you that are going to be in the state of Arkansas practicing. There are several different pharmacy associations that do a great job of keeping you abreast of current topics or issues and have CE opportunities for the state. And then finally, pharmacists in Arkansas do have a closed Facebook group to just help exchange questions and ideas. It is not run by the Board of Pharmacy, but a lot of folks are in there. It's Arkansas Pharmacist Q&A. Once you're an Arkansas licensed pharmacist, the admins will generally let you in. With that, we are finished with group 2. We have about 8 minutes until group 3. Do you guys want a quick break? We will take a quick break and be right back.
I can't hear anything. Me.
Okay, we'll get started.
All right, everybody, we are now up for our 10:15 group. We're just a couple minutes over with a quick break for the board members. Looks like when we go through this, we will call you up alphabetically. Please stick around to the end of your group. Board members want to know the following 4 things from you. So as soon as you get called up and you get your microphone on and we can see you, let's go. Who you are, where you are from, where you went to school, and why you are getting a license in the state of Arkansas. At the end of the group, we'll take a vote on the whole group. So kicking off, Jamie Mandel.
Good morning. Can you guys see me?
We can hear you. We cannot see you. Says your camera. There we go.
There it is. Sorry, it's in the shade. Hey, good morning. Jamie Mandel. I live in Dallas, Texas. I graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I am a pharmacy consultant with Omnicare Pharmacy. So I am seeking the license to help with any vacation, PTO, emergency consulting coverage in Arkansas.
Any questions for her? All right, April Mann. April, we can see you, but your mic's not on.
Sorry, there we go. Good morning. My name's April Mann. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I went to school, University of Colorado. I work at Centerwell Pharmacy, and I'm seeking licensure for backup pick.
Any questions for April? Are you dreaming of palm trees behind you?
Yes, of course.
Aren't we all? All right. Kathleen Massengill.
Hi, I'm Katie Massengill. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I went to the University of Tennessee, and I work for Vital Care Memphis. It's a home infusion pharmacy, and I'm seeking licensure so we can start providing infusion therapy to nearby residents of Southwest Arkansas.
Questions for her? All right. Richard Mall.
Good morning. My name's Richard Mall. I live south of Siloam Springs, Arkansas. I went to Southwestern Oklahoma State University College of Pharmacy in Weatherford. I'm currently the PIC at Walmart in Stillwell, Oklahoma, and I was looking to seek licensure to maybe get employed closer to home.
Questions for him? Well, then welcome back to Arkansas.
Thank you.
All right. Tiffany McGraw.
Hi, my name is Tiffany McGraw. I am from Jacksonville, Florida. I graduated from LECOM School of Pharmacy down in Bradenton, Florida campus. I currently work at Injury Scripts Pharmacy. It's a local independent that mainly services workers' comp, auto, and personal injury patients. I am looking to be the pick for our current pick that is about to leave.
And what are your main focuses on your topical pain creams? Like what types of ingredients?
So we do gabapentin, there's NSAIDs, muscle relaxers, and numbing agents are the main. So like a diclofenac or a ketoprofen, cyclobenzaprine, gabapentin. If there's any other controls in there, it would be like a tramadol or a ketamine.
Questions for her? All right, Tanner Mitchell.
Hello, you guys. My name is Tanner Mitchell. I am from Neosho, Missouri, so Southwest Missouri. I grew up in Neosho, family-owned pharmacy. My father owns it. Went to school at UMKC School of Pharmacy, the satellite campus in Springfield, Missouri. Currently live in Bella Vista. I love the Northwest Arkansas area, so I'm seeking licensure just in case any future opportunities arise.
Any questions for him? All right. Caleb Morey.
Hey, good morning. My name is Caleb Morey. I'm from the Joplin, Missouri area. I went to school at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. I currently work for Freeman Health System, who acquired several hospitals in the Northwest Arkansas area. And so I am seeking licensure to be able to fulfill whatever responsibilities come my way with that acquisition.
And we have several pharmacists that are associated with that group that has bought those 4 hospitals in Northwest. So you'll see a couple of those. All right, Jeremy Mueller.
Good morning. My name is Jeremy Mueller. I am from San Antonio, Texas. I went to school at South Dakota State University, and I am pursuing licensure because our business is seeking to expand into Arkansas. I work for Avell E-Care. We do remote support for hospitals with order entry, verification, consultative services. And so we would like to expand into the Arkansas market.
Questions for him? All right, I have Elaine Wynn.
Good morning. My name is Elaine Wynn. I am from Houston, Texas. I went to school at the University of Houston College of Pharmacy, and I work with Cardinal Health, remote order entry, and I'm seeking licensures to cover some of our clients out there in Arkansas.
Any questions for her? All right, I've got Jimmy Wynn.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Jimmy Wynn. I went to Texas Southern University here in Houston, Texas. Graduated 2016. I work at a traditional retail pharmacy, which we also have a non-sterile side to it. The company is called Vials. The owners want to expand these services for our non-sterile compounding pharmacy, which is what we're going to start doing soon. So we'll be working with some licensed providers in the state of Arkansas as well as other states to serve the patients in Arkansas.
And Jimmy, I can't remember, you guys already had a VPP inspection?
Oh, we are going to schedule that in the next month, in July.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be looking for it.
All right.
Anybody else? All right. Michael Wynn.
Good morning. My name is Michael Wynn. I am from Tampa, Florida. I graduated from Mercer University in Georgia. I am seeking licensure in Arkansas because I'm currently affiliated with Logos Pharmacy, who is pursuing licensure in Arkansas. And as part of the process, I'm getting my license to meet one of the requirements.
And with, I'm sorry, what company?
Logos Pharmacy in Tampa, Florida.
All right. So no longer with the 503B?
No.
Okay. What's different about Logo since I don't have it on my screen?
It's a 503A.
And when you say 503A, are they doing compounding?
Yes, 503A sterile.
Okay, we'll want an updated compounding sheet probably for Logos. Are they, I'm asking because since I don't have it in front of me, are they already permitted with us?
No.
Okay, we will get that as part of their process when they go through licensure looking at inspection. What does Logos specialize in? Like, what's their main focus?
Main focus is GLPs.
Okay, and you add ingredients to it?
Yes.
And you're aware in Arkansas that can only be ordered by physicians?
Yes.
And that it goes direct to patient, not clinics?
Yes.
All right, those are good answers. Any other questions for him? All right, I have Thien Kong Nguyen.
Good morning. My name is Thien Nguyen. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I graduated from Xavier University of Louisiana, and I'm currently working as the staff pharmacist at a hospital, East Jefferson General Hospital. And I'm planning to move to Arkansas, so that's why I'm seeking the license in Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Cindy or Justin O'Driscoll.
Hi, my name is Justin O'Driscoll. I live in Holman, Wisconsin. I went to Drake University and seeking licensure for PIC redundancy. I work for Allergy Choices Pharmacy, where we just do sublingual immunotherapy.
Where you do, I'm sorry, what
sublingual immunotherapy.
Okay, immunotherapy, okay. Any questions for him? All right, I've got Cindy Obi.
Good morning. My name is Cindy Obi. I am from New Jersey, but I'm currently residing in Houston, Texas. I went to school in South University, School of Pharmacy in Savannah, Georgia. And I'm currently working with Cardinal Health with their remote order entry and verification team. And I'm seeking licensure so that I can assist our team with, verifying orders for all of our clients in Arkansas as well.
Any questions for her? All right, Jackson Osborne. Jack with us today? I do not see them on. I think our staff is checking on that as well. Said they were on, but we don't see them. So I wonder if they are on a different Zoom, which is not us. We will come back and check, and I'm guessing that Bill is not on either. All right, we will come back and check for both of them again. All right, Brian Pratt.
Hello, I'm Brian Pratt, and I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I graduated from the Ohio Northern University, and I work with OmniCare. We have an OmniCare in Arkansas, and we are looking at supporting them through an operating system change.
Brian just had to pay a royalty for saying that, but he did hear my joke of no one was from the Ohio State University and like all the tests I gave this time. So it was kind of a break for me. All right. Closed door long-term care. Yeah, there we go. All right. Jennifer Reed.
Hello, can you see me?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Hi, I'm Jennifer Reed. I'm from Bluff City, Tennessee. I went to the Appalachian College of Pharmacy in Grundy, Virginia, graduated in 2008. I am the PIC at Next Generation Compounding Pharmacy in Piney Flats, Tennessee, and we will be applying for a licensure for the pharmacy for Arkansas. So that's why I'm seeking Arkansas licensure. We do mainly do GLPs, NAD, IV hydration therapy, things like that.
On your IV hydration therapy, you're sending that to who?
That's just for our Tennessee clinics.
Okay. And then on your other patient-specific products, all goes direct to patient, or are you shipping to clinics?
All direct to patients.
Okay. That's a good answer. Anybody else? All right, Matthew Reed. Let's see if we have him on here. I see a Matthew Reed on there. I see that microphone is on. I do not see a camera. Matthew, can you hear us? Can you see us? All right, we'll come back and check Matthew Reed again. Scott Reese.
Hey, good morning. My name is Scott Reese. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I went to the University of Arizona. I work for Centerwell Pharmacy and seeking licensure to serve as backup pick.
Any questions for him? All right, I have Jordan Riffer.
Hi. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Jordan Riffer. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I work for Medivant Healthcare, which is a 503B, and I'm looking to get licensed just for pick redundancy.
And when was your last inspection?
The 43,
Yeah.
it was last year in June.
Hey, did you already get your EIR, all your closeout stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions for Jordan? Have Susan Rooks. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Oh, froze up on my end. Susan, I can tell that you are with us, but it looks like your video is frozen on my end. Susan, you might try, since I can see you already, try to kill your video and then see if it'll let you talk to us. Oh, she's gone. She's going to have to reload, so we will come back to her as well. Tyler Ruddy.
Hi, and my name is Tyler Ruddy. I'm located in Phoenix, Arizona. I went to the University of Arizona College of Pharmacy and currently working for Covetrus Pharmacy, which is a veterinary compounding, and looking to get licensed in Arkansas for backup pick and license redundancy.
Any questions? I know we're familiar with Covetrus. All right, back to Susan Rooks. I can see you now, and I can tell your video is working.
So sorry. My name's Susan Rooks. I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I went to the University of Oklahoma College of Pharmacy when it was in Tulsa, and I work for Care First Pharmacy. I'm currently the Oklahoma pick at the pharmacy, and my pick for Arkansas is moving, so I'm filling in his spot.
Okay. Any other questions for her? All right, we're going to back up and see if the Osborns are with us. I do not see either of them in the room, so we will see if they get into a later group. With that, I'll present the rest of the group minus Jack and Bill Osborne.
Can I get a motion to accept these farmers?
So moved. Second.
Dr. Boone and Dr. Jolly. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
All right, real quick for all of you, the board has approved your applications. Please be sure to get all of your CE. We do 100% CE audit each biennium, especially for any of you that will be in the state of Arkansas. We have a couple of very active state pharmacy associations for different groups that help keep you abreast of current changes in Arkansas. And we also have, there's a closed pharmacist group on Facebook. It is not run by the Board of Pharmacy or part of us, but it's Arkansas Pharmacists Q&A that oftentimes also have interesting information about pharmacy in the state of Arkansas. With that, we'll let you guys slip out as we get ready for our 10:45 here in just a couple minutes. Oh, I see Bill Osborne. We can try to see if we can get him up real quick. Bill, let's see if your audio video will work.
All right, I'm sitting here with my son, Jack. We've been on a Teams call waiting for 37 minutes. So I'm sorry about that problem. So I'm trying to get the camera to pop up.
You know, there's no I in Teams, but there's no Board of Pharmacy in there this morning either. We're on Zoom, so.
Yeah, so I apologize. And if we need to come back on the other call, we can do that.
Let's go forth with who you are, where you live, where you went to school, and why you're getting licensed in Arkansas. And Bill, we'll start with you, and then we'll hit Jack.
Yeah, it's Bill Osborne. I'm William Osborne officially, and I live in Miami, Oklahoma. And we're partners or owners of Osborne Drugs Incorporated, which is the owner of Austin Drug in Gravette, Arkansas. And what'd you say? Oh, I went to school at the University of Oklahoma, so Boomer Sooner. It is red. It's not the Hogs, but it's close.
Yeah, and my name is Jackson Osborne, part owner of the Osborne Drugs Incorporated Group with a pharmacy in Gravette, Arkansas. Looking to get some coverage over there. I also graduated pharmacy school in 2024 from the University of Oklahoma. Did I miss anything, or is that?
Jack, you forgot to tell us who did better on the test.
My dad beat me by 2 points, I think. So
he's a little bitter because the entire drive from Miami, Oklahoma to Little Rock, he was reading me board exam and board questions, and he goes, "Dad, you wouldn't have passed that if it wasn't for me." And I said, "Well, you know, sometimes 40 years of experience pays off." So I never thought in my lifetime I'd be sitting next to my son taking a state board exam. So it was quite a surreal experience for sure. And I want to thank John and your staff for working with us to get through that process. So.
Well, you know, Jack's called us 3 times to ask if we'd regrade both tests, but same result every time.
I'm still holding out.
Some of you will remember Bill, of course, from being on the Oklahoma Board of Pharmacy and seeing him at several of our meetings over the years. So that's all for them. They're aware of the association issues and the Q&A, and they're aware of CE. So with that, I present the Osborne boys for consideration.
Okay, do I have a motion?
No movement.
Second.
Dr. Jolly and Dr. Boone. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
John,
you.
can I ask one more comment? We are because of our ownership change, we're struggling with the Arkansas Medicaid, and it has something to do with Medicare and Medicaid, and we're struggling. We've now given away almost $7,000 in product to Arkansas citizens in Gravette because Arkansas Medicaid will not renew our license. So if you have a connection with that at some point, I would love to work with that.
Shoot me an email and I'll connect you to some of the pharmacy folks over there. Maybe can help with it.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for serving your profession like you do and the citizens of the state of Arkansas. So thank you.
Thanks, man. All right, we're about.
Yeah.
Oh, Matthew Reed. So he did make it. All right, Matthew, I'm sorry. Let's get you. I can see you talking, but we can't hear you. There we go.
Hey, Matt Reed from Erie, Kansas. I went to KU School of Pharmacy. I work for Avell eCare doing remote order entry for kind of smaller facilities. And I hope that's everything. And I'm sorry I can't use technology.
Well, how are you going to do after hours order entry if you can't use technology, Matthew?
I can figure that out, but Zoom is just a mystery.
I think Matthew has already heard our, CE spill. Be sure to get all your CE and our association issues. He's another one of our Avell pharmacies coming through.
Yes, I've been logged in this whole time, just not participating.
Yeah. So I'd present Matthew Reed.
Okay, can I get a motion?
Second.
Dr. Richmond and Dr. Boone gave us our second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion passes.
All right, I think we are ready for our 1045 group. For all of you that are present, we will call you up in alphabetical order. Many of you have heard my spill through the testing process on this. When you get on, let us know who you are, where you live, where you went to school, and why you're getting a license in the state of Arkansas. Please stick around to the end of the group, at which point the board will consider your whole group. So first of all, we've got, is it Jennifer Santabanez? Do we have Jennifer with us? I see that Jennifer is in the room. Got video on.
I'm trying to be on the phone because I don't have audio. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I'm Jennifer Santibanez. I live in Tyler, Texas right now. Went to the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy. And we are getting a license in Arkansas just for redundancy. We have a pharmacy that's in Texarkana where I work with Reliant Healthcare Pharmacy.
Could have just put it on the right side of the line.
Oh, no.
Any questions for her? All right. Ashley Schaffner.
There we go.
All
Hi,
right.
sorry about that. I have laryngitis, so excuse me. I am Ashley Schaefer. I grew up in Springdale, Arkansas, but I have been in Texas or Virginia since I graduated from UAMS in 2005. And after 21 years, it's just time to come back. So I'm in Fayetteville now, seeking licensure.
So you could have gotten licensed way back when as well.
I could have. I didn't realize that the board meetings were only a few times a year, so I waited a little bit too long. And yes, I could have gotten licensed when I graduated. Didn't think that through too well.
I think yep, welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's see, Stephanie Schindler.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Stephanie Shuntler and I live in Belleville, Kansas. Went to the University of Kansas in Lawrence and I work for Avell eCare Pharmacy, doing remote order verification and entry, mostly for critical access hospitals and small rural hospitals.
Questions for her? All right, I've got Nicholas Scram.
Hello, Jack, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. My name's Nick. So I currently live in Omaha, Nebraska. We actually have the College World Series here right now. So good college baseball. Oklahoma's here, Texas is here. I went to Creighton University, which is a local school here, and I worked for Covetrus. So just like the other Covetrus people, we're kind of redundancy for each location.
What else for him?
Who's top of the leaderboard, Rocco?
What was that? I didn't hear
Your
that.
mic's not on.
I said, who's the top of the leaderboard at Rocco's?
I think it was West Virginia. Pat McAfee came in and bought a whole bunch of Jello shots, so I don't think they're getting beat.
All right, Blake Shiflett.
Hello. I'm Blake Shiflett. I went to Ferris State Pharmacy School, graduated in 2019. I now work for Optum Frontier Therapies. We're located in Las Vegas, but I'm at the Flint site, Flint, Michigan. I live outside Flint, Michigan, and I'm getting my license in Arkansas to become the backup pharmacist in charge for our site.
Any questions for him? All right, Kishore.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I am Kishore Singirikonda. I am a pharmacist. Actually, I finished my pharmacy school in India, and I came for master's like in 2003. I completed my master's and got FPGEC, the certificate, and started as a retail pharmacist in Michigan. Worked there a couple of years, then moved to Texas, worked in Texas for Parkland Hospital for majority, like 15 years actually. And then, I went into management, worked as a director of pharmacy at a surgical center there. Most recently, though, I went to University of Kentucky. That's where I was working as a director of pharmacy for satellite services. And I was looking to come back home or closer to home. So that's where I was looking for opportunities close to my profile, and Arkansas Children's interested me. And then that is the reason I started actually already in March. And I'm living currently in Little Rock already.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Thank you.
John Slindy.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is John Slindy. I live in Ypsilanti, Michigan, which is right next to Ann Arbor, Michigan. I did go to the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor for pharmacy school, and I am currently pharmacist in charge at J&B Pharmacy Services in Wixom, Michigan. They were previously licensed in Arkansas, and since I took over as PIC, it's just taken me some time to seek licensure so we can establish licensure in all 50 states for our mail order pharmacy.
Any main focus for J&B?
Right now, we are partnered with medical supply, or we have common ownership with a medical supply company. So we primarily do diabetic supply monitoring. However, we do offer full pharmacy services for any other medications as well.
Okay. Any questions for him? Taylor Smith.
Yeah, good morning. My name's Taylor Smith. I am sorry for how tired I look. I have a 2-month-old, and he's really giving me a run for my money right now. I live in Nashville, Tennessee currently. I went to South University School of Pharmacy. I did my undergrad at University of South Carolina. I heard somebody say they went to South Carolina Pharmacy School earlier. Go Gamecocks. And I'm seeking licensure to be backup PIC.
Any questions for him? I think he offered to come take the test again just to have another night in a hotel. So.
Oh yeah, loved my stay in Little Rock.
All right, Andrea Sneed.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I am Andrea Sneed. I went to school at UMKC, University of Missouri, Kansas City, and I work for Freeman Health System. So I am seeking licensure because Freeman just purchased 4 sites in Northwest Arkansas. So I just need to, have an understanding of Arkansas law.
Questions for her? Joanna Selesky.
Hi, I'm Johanna Slesky. I'm from Syracuse, New York. I went to school at University at Buffalo School of Pharmacy, and I am seeking licensure for the job I do at Remedy Meds. We are a mail order pharmacy that services patients in Arkansas.
And what's different about Remedy?
So we are a mail order pharmacy. I work at Propel, where we specialize in birth control, anti-aging products, acne meds, migraine meds for our patients.
Anybody else? All right, Mackenzie Sutherland.
Good morning. My name is Mackenzie Sutherland. I am from Wichita, Kansas, and I graduated from the University of Kansas in Lawrence in 2019. And I am one of the Avell eCare members, and we do remote verification for rural hospitals.
Kelly Swiggett.
Hi, I'm Kelly Swiggett. I live in Citrus Springs, Florida. I went to University of the Sciences in Philadelphia. Currently pick up Vault Pharmaceuticals, and we're seeking licensure to be able to send prescriptions into Arkansas.
And I can't remember, so what's unique about Vault?
We do HRT, we do some GLP-1s, we do nandrolone, nandrolone and ganadorelin, some non-sterile stuff.
Okay. And sent to patient or sent to clinic?
Sent to patient.
That's the right answer. And please remember, especially on those essentially copies, that only physicians in the state of Arkansas can order those.
Yes,
no
sir.
APRN PA orders.
Okay.
Any other wish for her? Is it Talukdar?
Yes, Talukdar is my
Talukdar.
last name. Yes. So my name is Mumi Talukdar. I am a nuclear pharmacist, and I live in Cleveland, Ohio. I graduated from College of Pharmacy in Northeast Ohio Medical University. So it's about an hour away from where I'm at right now, and I graduated in 2024. And right now I'm seeking licensure because there's an opportunity at UAMS to become their director of nuclear pharmacy at their College of Pharmacy.
Any questions for her? All right. Cody, is it Tawater or Taywater?
Iwater, but you'd never be able to sound it out.
Okay.
Cody Iwater, I live in.
How many names I've had to
West
say
Point.
in 20 years.
Oh, yeah. Not many of us around. I live in West Point, Mississippi. I went to Ole Miss. I worked for Infinity Care Solutions out of Bentonville. They opened up a branch here in West Point, and I'm seeking licensure to help support those operations whenever we're able to get licensed here.
Okay. When you say support it, are you talking about something other than working in that facility or just to work in the facility for Arkansas?
Working in this facility, but possibly shipping to Arkansas patients.
I got you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any questions for him? All right. Amy Tedeschi. There we go.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
There we go. Sorry about that. Hi, I'm Amy Tedeschi. I am from Brooksville, Florida. I graduated from the University of Florida, and I currently work for Pipeline RX Pharmacy doing telepharmacy.
Very familiar pipeline. Any questions for her? All right, we got Brian Todd.
Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, my name is Brian Todd. I live in St. Louis, Missouri. Went to Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville for pharmacy school, and I am seeking licensure to take over as a pharmacist in charge at our site.
At BioPlus.
Yes, sir. Yes, BioPlus Specialty Pharmacy.
Any questions for him? All right, Taylor Tomasino.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Taylor Tomasino, calling from Houston, Texas. Went to Texas A&M University in College Station, Texas. Seeking licensure in Arkansas because I work for Cardinal Health and we provide remote pharmacy services to Arkansas clients.
Questions for him? All right, I have Taylor Toomey.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Taylor Toomey. I live in Syracuse, New York. I went to Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, and I am seeking licensure for redundancy as a backup pick for Noble Health Services Specialty Pharmacy.
Okay. Questions for her? All right. Dr. Tran.
Good morning, everyone.
Yep.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Phuc Tran. I live in Killingworth, Connecticut. I attended Sullivan University College of Pharmacy in Louisville, Kentucky. I am the director of pharmacy at SCA Pharma, located in Windsor, Connecticut. We are a 503B company. Our sister site is located down there in Little Rock, and I am seeking licensure so that I can be the pick for our Connecticut location.
Any questions for him? I think most of you know that SCA from here has that sister facility up in Connecticut. That's where he is. All right. Maria?
Good morning. My name is Maria Tushin. I live in West Orange, New Jersey, and I went to Rutgers University here in New Jersey as well. I am seeking licensure to become the new pick for our pharmacy. I work for Mandel's Clinical Pharmacy, and we are a fertility pharmacy that serves patients in all 50 states.
We're familiar with them. Any questions for her? Adriana?
Hello, Adriana Velez. I live in Winter Springs, Florida, graduated from University of Florida in 2011. I am the pick and clinical director at RX2Go. We're a medically integrated pharmacy for Florida cancer specialists. We service probably about 90% of Floridians, and we do have a small population outside, and we are looking to expand. So I'm seeking licensure to become Arkansas pick and service Arkansas patients.
And look at that. It's very similar to what we see in Arkansas with Carti, that type of clinic. Any questions for her? All right, Kevin Waite.
I will have to apologize to everyone. My camera is not working on my laptop right now. So I am Kevin Waite, and I live in Lawrence, Kansas. I graduated from the University of Kansas, and I am with Avell eCare and provide remote pharmacy services for rural hospitals.
Okay. Any questions for him? All right. Seeing none, we'll move on to Amy Wells.
Okay, I've unmuted myself. Yay. Okay.
There we go.
My name is Amy Wells, and I live in Simpsonville, South Carolina. I work for Manifest Pharmacy in Greer, South Carolina. We service all 50 states, and we service Arkansas. I went to school at the Medical College of Virginia, which is part of Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond. And I'm seeking an Arkansas license to be the backup PSE.
Any other questions for Ms. Wells? All right, Casey White.
Hi, everybody. I'm Casey White. I am from Pelahatchie, Mississippi, which is 45 minutes east of Jackson. I'm currently finishing a PGY2 at UMMC in Jackson. Graduated Ole Miss in 2023, and I'm seeking licensure because I will be the new antimicrobial surgeon pharmacist for Baptist Little Rock.
Any questions for her? Welcome to Little Rock, Casey.
Thank you.
Philip Wright.
Hi, my name is Philip Wright. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, graduated from Duquesne University in Pittsburgh. I work for Panther Rare Specialty Pharmacy, and I'm seeking licensure for redundancy for the pick.
Any questions for him? All right, Stern, yay.
Hey, good morning. My name is Stern. I'm from Houston, Texas. I graduated from the Texas A&M College of Pharmacy 2014. I was recently hired at Experience Care Pharmacy in the Houston area. I was tasked to get licensed in Arkansas to become the PIC and help my pharmacy expand operations to the state of Arkansas.
Questions for him? All right, that is the end of this virtual group. So I'll present that one to you, and then we've got some folks that'll be live here.
Okay, can I get a motion for this group?
Motion to approve.
Dr. Fouché, and I need
Second.
a second. Dr. Boone. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And this group of pharmacists are passed.
All right, so the board has approved your group. For all of you, please be sure to get your CE each biennium. We do a 100% CE audit each biennium. Along with that, if you are especially in Arkansas, we have several different associations that are very active and have a lot of information they provide for updates in the realm of pharmacy here. There is a closed Facebook group of Arkansas pharmacists, not run by the board, but available to you as a licensed pharmacist here. That's Arkansas Pharmacist Q&A. With that, thank you guys for joining us, and you are dismissed. As they are leaving, we have a few people here with us live. Ashley, do you have a preferred order, or am I putting you on the spot with that? Okay, we'll pull it last then. So I've got a list. So I've got some that are taking round 2 and one that's asking for a round 3. So do we have Stephanie Christ with us? Ooh. Dana Johnson? Dana Johnson? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Christine, come on up. On The Price is Right, someone will claim to be somebody else and they'll come on down, but have a seat right there, Christine. And if you will, there's a button on there that says push. If you'll just push it and release it, it should turn green. Kind of weird. There you go. Oh, it's there. It's on.
Okay.
Christine, if you want to let us know who you are, where you're from, where you went to school, and why you're getting a license in Arkansas.
Okay, sure. You can hear me then?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Christine Magus. I moved to Arkansas from Pennsylvania, licensed for 33 years in Pennsylvania. Moved to Arkansas. My fiance is semi-retired, and the cost of living in Pennsylvania has been through the roof, so we decided to check this out, and so far liking the area. And I went to school at the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science, which is now St. Joe's Pharmacy School. So, yeah.
And where were you working?
I was working, I worked for CVS for 21 years.
Okay. And Christine's with us. She's here to request approval to take round 3 of the test today. I've sat down with Christine, and she and I think, have had a laugh about the fact that she knows the law very, very well, that she has practiced for many years, but then it's just trying to make the transition or the translation over to the differences with Arkansas, and we've discussed some of that. So she's here to make that request, and usually you guys have a conversation with them about that.
Anybody have any questions or would like to talk to Christine?
How have you gone about trying to prepare for Arkansas law?
I did have a review book. I watched the YouTube video that I believe it's John who ran it. This time around too, my partner-to-be actually just took the law exam, and I had been texting with her, and she actually sent me the final lecture of the law class, which was taught by one of the board members, she said. So I'd been delving into that quite a bit. So it seemed to clarify a lot when I did read that final law lecture. So that's how I've been preparing for it.
What makes you think you'll be successful this third time around?
I think I've had more. The first time I took it, I'd only been here a day and a half. It was a big move. So I've had a lot more time to prepare, quite a few weeks. And I've been doing a lot more studying.
I think if you go back and listen to Dr. Kirtley's lecture, it's a roadmap for what is important on the exam.
Right, right.
It's also important to understand that the questions aren't just straightforward knowledge, but it's more application.
Correct.
In a scenario, so be prepared to apply that information.
Right, and I've been telling myself to, to read the question carefully.
One thing I would encourage you to do, don't read too much into the question.
Correct.
Just if you read a
Correct.
question and you're not quite sure what it's asking, stop, clear your mind for a moment, read it again, and
Right.
just read it to the four corners of the question.
Right.
And whatever the question is asking, only answer that. Don't say, well, if this, then this, or if this, then
Right,
maybe
don't
this.
make it more than it
That's
is.
exactly.
Yeah, and the stuff that I had gotten wrong on the second try, I did sit down with John and he did explain to me like why the reason was I got it wrong. And like I said, the final lecture from my partner's law class really clarified a lot of the law that is not the same in Pennsylvania, I should say. Yeah. So I found,
Sometimes it's a little overwhelming if you just try and say, okay, let me learn Arkansas law.
yeah.
What you really need to do is let me look at Arkansas law and see what's different.
And that's,
focus only on that.
I think that's what I've been doing more of. And like I said, there was a lot more clarification in that lecture. Who I think she said one of the board members taught the class. A lot of clarification on things that I may not have understood the first couple times.
Okay, do we have any final questions or decision?
Basically, she's seeking approval for round 3 and also basically approval of her reciprocity application pending passing that test.
Make a motion that we'll approve for her to have the third round at the test.
Dr. Newsom made a motion.
Second.
Second from Dr. Fouché. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you very much.
And that motion passes.
Yep. And you can schedule a Miss Sweet. You can take it today. You can schedule another time. It's up to you, but you're good to go.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Magda. And I think we have some that are just here for round 2 tests. So we'll get Magda, Young, Ash or Johnson, and Chris. Does that get you 4? Y'all come on up. We got 4 chairs. And all 4 of them are just here to take the test today here in person. It's round 2, but since they're here in person or had to come back to the office, then they were just going to appear in person. Other than that, it's normal reciprocity. So we'll start in here. If you'll tell us who you are, where you're from, where you went to school, and why you're getting a license in Arkansas.
Hello, my name is Hijab Magda. I originally am from Dallas, Texas. Moved to Houston just a couple months ago. I went to school, I graduated from Texas Tech in 2022, and I currently work for Helix Infusion Pharmacy. And I'm here to get my reciprocity license because they have a pharmacy in one of the doctor's offices here, and I'm just being used as like a coverage pharmacist.
Questions for her? All right, Dana, if you'll grab that mic.
Good morning. My name is Dana Johnson. I live and work in Beaumont, Texas. I graduated from the University of Houston in 2003. I am here because I currently work for Prescription Mart, which is a mail order pharmacy, and we ship and mail to all states and into Arkansas. So I'm here for reciprocity.
Questions for her? And she's already passed the test. All right. There you go.
I'm Stephanie Christ. I currently reside in Dallas, Texas, but I work remotely with Mercy Health System, which is based in Missouri, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. And currently there's not a clinical pharmacist specialist in geriatrics. That's my area of specialty in the Northwest Arkansas region for our health system. So looking to get licensed to be able to work in Arkansas.
Hi, Rafe Young. I live in Nashville, went to school at Stanford University, work for 12 Stone Health Partners. We mostly focus on infusion centers for chronic disease state therapies, but we also have a pharmacy that ships self-administered injections to patients. We're actually licensed in all 50 states. So the pharmacists in our group, we split up the pick state license.
Any questions for them? All right, seeing none, I'd present this group for approval, just pending any outstanding requirements.
Can I get a motion for approval for this group?
So move.
Dr. Richmond, the motion. Dr. Lenora, the second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes.
We'll get you guys out to Miss Sweet, and for any of you that have to take the test, otherwise you're done. Be sure to get your CE. There are state associations that are very active in the state of Arkansas, helping you stay up on any practice issues or pharmacy issues if you're interested, whether you're in state or out of state. And there is a closed Facebook group not run by the Board of Pharmacy, but we see a lot of the information to help answer questions time to time, called Arkansas Pharmacist Q and symbol A. In Facebook, if you're interested as well. Once you're a licensed pharmacist in Arkansas, the admins would let you join that. That is all for this. The last one, so you guys are good. Last one we have, I'll turn it over to Miss Vales. Michael?
Yeah.
Mike, if you want to give them the same rundown, who you are, where you're from, and the rest, and then I'm going to turn it over to Miss Vales. I have to step out for just a second.
Good morning. My name is Mike Bamer. I'm with president of Melbourne Pharma, and I'm a 1988 graduate of Purdue University College of Pharmacy. This is my 30th year of practice. Melbourne Pharma is a new startup within the last couple of years, and we're moving into a broader shipping footprint. So we're seeking to have an Arkansas license, and my reason for licensure is so that we can apply. We need a pick for that, and I'm more than happy to serve it as that.
And Mr. Wilmer has on his application and some supporting documents are on your tablet under 03. And we have brought him in because he had some criminal history and some action from some other state boards. If you'll look on page, I think it's 3 on your tablet under his name, he sort of explains his history, and and I'll let him address that as well. But all of the supporting documents are in the file as well. Basically, he had a drug offense that sort of caused a reaction with some other licenses, and he went into the support group for a time in another state. And so that is why we brought him in for consideration of his reciprocity application.
Do you want to start off by just telling us a little bit and then they may have follow-up questions?
Oh, sure. About a violation in 2006 or 7, I can't recall exactly. It was just a traffic stop, and we had a delivery car that everybody used, and I had the car was searched, and it had a little cannabis box of wooden box, and I was in possession of it. I was drug tested, hadn't used any drugs or anything like that, but I was in possession of it. And considering I owned a pharmacy and was the PIC of the pharmacy, I was asked to go through all the medical evaluations and all that, which I did, and wasn't found to have an impairment problem. But I did agree to go into the drug testing program voluntarily for, I believe, 5 years in Missouri. And then during that time, after that, then I received Illinois and Alabama licenses. And so what you see there is sister state discipline basically on that. So there's one offense, but there was 3 settlement agreements because I held 3 licenses at that time.
Are you saying the marijuana was not yours?
No, I was in possession of it, sir. That's the answer. And I don't, I'm not going to conflict any of the findings of the courts or anything like that. I mean, it's mine if it's in my delivery card. That belongs to me. That's Missouri law. Okay.
Were you using marijuana?
No, sir.
Have you ever used marijuana?
Ever in my life? When I was a teenager?
Have you of recent used marijuana?
No, sir.
You have medical marijuana?
No.
Could I ask you how it was that the car came to be searched?
Yeah, absolutely. I was delivering, the store that I had was very rural. So it was about 20 miles to the nearest pharmacy. So as a courtesy to some of our bigger customers on my way home from work, I would bring them, a prescription or whatever they needed. And when I was pulled over for speeding, basically I had a tote with other people's prescriptions on the front seat with the bank bags for the delivery of the deposit. And the officer found that suspicious, and he asked if he could search the car, and I said, of course. And that's how it happened.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But all of this has been cleared for how many years?
Oh, goodness. It was, I think, 2015, maybe?
Okay. You're not a member of any of the pharmacy support group as far as court or board order, that's all complete, everything's done?
Yes, ma'am. And there's actually letters of, I don't know what you call it, in there that, from the boards that indicate, Illinois didn't send one because that was I believe a 2-year probation, but Missouri and Alabama both have letters in there, basically where they say you completed the program and they thank you for doing it and such.
Or any more questions? Okay, does anybody have a motion we could?
So moved that we proceed with his application.
Okay, Dr. Newsom made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Dr. Jolly. Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion passes as well.
I think he's gonna go take his test as well.
Miss Sweet will be back up front in just a second. Or if you want to come with me, I'll walk you this way.
Whatever you like. I want to thank the board for reviewing it. I also want to thank you for your excellent summary of your law. You know what I mean? That's very helpful in learning and what you need to know about Arkansas law. So I think that's a big help to the pharmacists coming in and to the students. That's a big help. Thank you.
Head this way with me and I will be right back. Everybody brain dead yet? Probably a couple of other quick issues that we would probably have for discussion as we get ready for our lunch break. Just orientation for this afternoon. You guys have this in front of you. We'll kick back off at 1 o'clock. We had a couple people with some issues with or some requests from support group with advocacy. And then this afternoon, we do have time on the calendar at 2 for other discussion topics, as well as our Act 630 request. For any of you that did not get to look at that packet that was sent out on Act 630, I have my whole packet here. You're welcome to look at it. It has my brief note sheet or overview, as well as the medications with request. I think from the staff perspective, what we're looking for is that many of these would very quickly appear that they would be approved as presented, because I think many of them actually meet the criteria the way we interpret it for Act 630, but they're basically asking for a limited distribution exception just in case someone makes an argument for that. It looks like they already meet it and would probably be approved as presented. If there are any that you do not feel comfortable doing that with, I think at this time we would request that you defer a decision on that till later to see if there's additional information that might be provided to help with your decision. I mean, the important thing is now these are the ones that have given us very quick or very early applications. So the ones that would be approvable, I think it's easy to approve. The ones that would not, instead of having to do a denial now, you could push that down the road to see if the company would like to give us any extra information. We will need to set up, it appears, an informal date for August. Depending on what happens with Act 630, if we are continuing with more applications from it at that time, we will at least need part of that meeting to be a formal meeting with the full board, or at least with a quorum of the board. So we'll work on getting you some dates for that. Probably 2 days, Ashley, we think. I think it'll be a 2-day meeting because of all the application or applicant issues that we have. We do believe our new rules will be effective in July, once we can get all that finally done. Other discussion stuff. I know you're gonna have like 3 or 4 things, but I don't have them in front of me. Yep. I can tell you that we do have some apparent confusion on 2 fronts with compounding. Number one is that for some reason, people are not reading pickup station rules the way that we do, that, these are compounded medications that are supposed to go to patients because they're self-injectable. So we're having some issues with that. And we are frankly having some issues that people are doing compounded, essentially a copy with added ingredients based on non-physician prescriptions. So you will see people in front of you for both of those things. And we had a different clarification on that just flew right through my brain. Any questions on that, though?
Unrelated, we've got a whole group of interns.
I was going to say, we can play the same 4-question game with everybody that's in front of us today. We can start over here with the legal interns. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you want to do when you grow up? Are you in law school or college? Okay. What's the best barbecue in Memphis? Rendezvous. Okay. Half the time it's one of the big names. The other half the time it's someone's uncle or father. And we seek invitations to the cookouts. I've done it. It's good. Yes, ma'am.
And
Okay.
well, I'm Presley Jones. I also go to the University of Arkansas. I want to be a lawyer.
Your entrepreneurship isn't like balloon arches and stuff up there, is it?
But
My son just finished his freshman year up there, so he'll be going back for sophomore in the fall. But fun times. But yeah, going, for any of you that don't know or haven't seen it on TikTok or Facebook, the sorority row during Rush, the balloons are insane here. So for Rush, it's worth a Google just to geek out for a minute. Okay. How about over on this side, guys?
okay.
We have two different sets of interns. We have two research interns that are working with Dr. Yaboa in the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences. And then we have 4 interns in the pre-pharmacy summer internship that you've been familiar with in the past. So if you guys want to introduce yourself.
Next. Come on, all of you.
I'm pretty sure. Then I'm right. About a month of. I am with us. Good. I'm with Southern Party Pharmacy Tech. I attend Ozarks.
Welcome, everybody. That's all I have. We've got a break till 1 o'clock. If anybody shows up early and we're feeling like it, we may be able to start a few minutes early, but we have a little bit lighter schedule after a couple of things had to get postponed due to conflicts with legal counsels.